And now, before we go, it's time for our last word tonight. It was Chief Dr. Orlando Owo, the immortal Chief Dr. Orlando Owo, who said, "Nítorí alájọbí ò sí mọ́ o, alájọgbé mà ló kù o. Alájọgbé ò tún wá tó inú ẹni lódodo ẹni. Òjò mi àwòtàkàwà mi ẹ kí bàbá ọ̀ràn mi lágége. Ẹ tọ́jú màmá dé màmá ọlọ́tí tútù mi lágége." I've gone too far. I just needed a line there, but I cannot sing that that verse or those lines without going deep. It's just such melody. That album, by the way, if you're interested, is called Money for Hand, Back for Ground. Yeah. Okay, so the line I'm looking for, the line we're focusing on in those in that verse is Inu eni lododo eni. And I've said it a few times on the show. One of the translations of that, or one of the applications of that, is that your deepest truth lies within you, which is why the people of Ajawa say, "Bi inu sheri lo biyan." It's hard to translate that. It just means, it just again goes down to the fact that your greatest truth, your greatest compass is within you, is your internal compass. Which is why I chose the King Sunny Ade song, Conscience, and I still choose it as the soundtrack for our show. That tan 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 tan. Yeah, that song, the message of that song is that you have a conscience that is the greatest guide for your life. In other words, my message here, as I have said on several occasions, is at some point, you must outgrow experts and authorities and mentors on the issues of your life. There is nobody that knows more about your life than you do. Yeah, when we're younger, we need mentors. I wrote an entire book about that called Forget Principles, Find a Mentor. But at a certain point, you're supposed to outgrow your mentors. The people of Ajawa say, "Àdúrà wa ni kí àwọn ọmọ wa ó jù wá lọ." The prayer of every decent parent, not to even talk of good or great parents, is that your offspring, your children, may achieve more and be greater than you. You want in your lifetime to see your children, your scions, you want to see them outstrip your achievements. So the prayer of any good mentor is that you should outgrow them and not be coming to them for affirmations or validations after a certain point. You graduated from school. You're not still in school, are you? Exactly. You must learn as you grow to trust yourself and give more respect to your own internal compass. And I understand a whole lot of the times we need to call somebody on the phone. We need to listen to somebody to assure us that we're still on the right path. But you must outgrow that. Masters don't do that. Masters trust themselves. They trust their inner compass. Otherwise, people will take advantage of you. Look, if they don't do it in the beginning, the laws of life necessitate or mandate that if you keep submitting your own authority to somebody else, eventually, whether they want to or not, they will take advantage of you. It's just the way life is. So, as you know, if you follow me, I've put that age of freedom circa 40 years of age. Once you're 40, 41, 42, all the way through your 40s, you should be learning to stand on your own 2 feet, figuratively speaking. It's why my favorite sayings are the two that say life begins at 40, and the flip side of that is the corollary, as far as I'm concerned, is that a fool at 40 is a fool forever. Learn to trust your inner guide. You have it. It's that little voice that whispers to you. The more you discount that voice, the more distant and the farther away that voice will be. The more you learn to trust that voice, the more that voice will become clearer and more succinct, till you get to the point where you can almost always tell what you need to do next. Now, on this side of the universe, we're never going to get to the point where we're always sure. We will always make mistakes. We're prone to make mistakes, but the more you trust yourself, the more you'll be able to decipher things without needing to lean on people. Ènìyàn ṣòro. people are wicked by default. This is not a question of character. A great person once wrote, in fact, I think it was God who was saying that, somebody was quoting, the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? It's not a knock on anybody. We're just positioned, we're just primed. We seem created to just take advantage of each other. And if you're the person who is always going to another person for direction in your marriage, with your career, about your friends, you need advice, you're calling them, eventually they will take advantage of you. Heed the words of Chief Dr. Orlando Owo, the immortal Canary Father. Inu eni, ohun lododo eni. Ojo mi a o takawa mi e ki baba oran mi lagege.